Today, Precarious plays
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
And it just breaks my heart. Still talking about the Fullmetal Alchemist movie.
Yeah.
Because I said before that there were so many things that could not be they could not be faithfully represented in live action. With just no amount of CGI is going to let someone's face distort in an anime fashion in a way that isn't just like off-putting.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Unless like the whole film has like a filter, like a distortion to bring it closer to something. Like like a Scanner Darkly, is that the one where it was like basically rotoscoped? It has like a rotoscoping effect.
I think it was.
And everybody's kind of like vectorized.
And then they could mess with
that would work, but at that point you're still just animating a thing again.
Yeah,
you know?
It's not. I mean, maybe it has live actors, but I don't know, man. And then when you get there, then you have to wonder why you wouldn't just make really, really accurate CG models like Rockstar did for
L.A. Noire?
L.A. Noire,
Mm-hmm.
and then do it that way.
I'm going to show you a neat trick. So, I know that the only summoning spell she's going to have for a while is Ifrit.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave her a robe that absorbs fire elemental damage, so she can try to do stuff like this. Where she basically just fireballs herself, in addition to a couple of enemies, and heals.
Oh, that's the best trick.
Yeah.
Your poison is my fuel. I laugh at you mere mortals.
There was a second person that I wanted to steal their armor, and I need to figure out who it was, because I got that Wygar from that thief, which is a great find. Like, that's like armor that you can wear pretty safely through to the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not bad statistically, and it has KO, instant KO immunity on it.
You know what would be a really good anime? Or, I mean, live-action adaptation of an anime?
What?
Rurouni Kenshin.
I think that they've done that a few times.
What? Really?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about that either?
But I think it's older, so it suffers from like a 90s cheese factor, like I don't know, like the Hercules series or Xena.
Yeah. Well, then it's time to do it again, because I like Rurouni Kenshin, even with the cheese.
Yeah, because I think that would work really well. I don't know if someone has already done this or not, but I mean, like Naruto.
What, a live-action Naruto?
Yeah, although, then again, I don't know about Naruto. Ugh, anime is so weird.
It's beautiful and strange, and people need to stop trying to turn it into live action, but at the same time, I'm really curious.
But whenever I think about Naruto, I'm like, okay, I saw it. I watched it subtitled, not dubbed.
Right.
So, to me, it feels very much like a Japanese product.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine Konoha as being hidden away in some forested area, hidden amongst the leaves.
Yeah, yeah. The village hidden in the leaves.
That's the one.
Yep.
It's on the 10.
Yep.
I imagine that it could be hidden somewhere in Japan.
Yeah, it seems...
But, and then Sasuke,
yeah.
he looks, just like a handsome Asian kid.
Yeah, well, and that's...
But then Naruto, with his blonde hair and blue eyes, what is he? Where is he from? Why is he there?
A fox. His blonde hair and weird blue eyes would make sense looking out of place in a way that we're not used to seeing them, because in his village it's the result of having a demon trapped inside of him. He's not supposed to necessarily look like naturally European. He could look a little dyed hair and contacts. Like, that would be fine because it would hold up, you know what I mean? In that reality. Like, if we're trying to be somewhat faithful to the reality that exists in the fiction, then, oh god, that was a pretentious statement. Anyways, if we're trying to recreate that universe, it makes sense that he would look a little strange to the people looking at him, to the audience, to us, to everybody, because it's a result of his sort of weird demonic possession, you know?
The demonic possession of the white man. Of the white man.
Well,
he's been possessed by a white man, a destructive nine-tailed fox.
Yeah, so many problems. It's just so many layers deep. But still, like, I think it would be cool.
Does he have maintenance?
Huh?
I think this guy might have maintenance equipped, and it's really annoying when... Yep. Can't steal his stuff. What a dick.
Yeah. Well, but I would really like to see Rurouni Kenshin, just because I think the swordplay would be really fun.
I want to do something. I want to... As far as I can tell, this was a film that was produced in Japan. So, a specific problem... I think there's a specific problem of Hollywood whitewashing, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to acknowledge that I don't think that if a Japanese production company managed to get enough people of whatever ethnicity best represented the characters in an anime, if they found them, then that shouldn't feel so bad. That shouldn't feel... I mean, by definition, it's not Hollywood whitewashing, right? Does it matter?
I don't know. That's the problem with these sort of situations. You just gotta try your best.
I forgot the whole important thing that I wanted to talk about, though. The most important thing is that... probably visually, the most accurate, visually appealing parts of the production... were the animated portions.
So everything that was like CG?
Yeah. And that kind of sucks.
Like, why not just make the whole movie CG and then wait, it's an anime again. Damn it.
They, as far as I can tell, I think that Al was CG the whole time. Like, there's one scene that I remember where Winry greets him by running into him. And I think that Ed does that too. Like, he bonks his head up against Al's body.
Yeah.
I do not know if they had just like a chest plate for those scenes, because I think they were both close-ups, so they could have gotten away with like a pretty small amount of like propage, you know? So I don't know about those scenes, but it must have taken a painstaking amount of craft to make those scenes work. And it still probably looks better in anime mode.
Yeah.
In its anime form.
Well...
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to show you this. I need to see if this is going to work out like I think it's going to.
Yeah.
You can take it. So, I'm going to use summon magic. I'm going to summon Ifrit. This guy has return magic, so I think he's going to cast Ifrit again, centered on Undyne.
Oh my gosh, and then she's gonna heal?
She'll heal.
And then everybody will get blasted twice?
I don't know.
But maybe?
Yeah, it might just be a single target. But let's see, I healed, he got damaged, and then I know that, like, I think Trevor might get wrapped up in this blast zone if it's centered on her. Okay, so it's a specific counter against the mage.
Okay, well, if only. That would have been a really cool little lineup there.
Yeah, that would have been pretty funny, because I thought he was going to knock himself out with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got a reasonable chance of success okay.
Oh.
That's a big number.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bunny Lady. Ugh, well, I don't know. Let me tell you about my recent move to live action heartbreak.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have time to get into it.
We've talked about it a little bit, haven't we?
I don't think we have. I've been sort of keeping this close to the vest because I know people like it.
Uh-huh.
Or at least I think people like it. I don't know, man. It's rough.
Well, I was not super familiar with the books or the show. And... But it's the... This is what it's called, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, but did I say it? I've undone the seal.
Yeah. The lid's open. Congratulations. Now we're gonna have to talk about it.